Krista and Jami Contreras knew they were expecting, they do what most couples do. They prepared the nursery. They lavished in baby showers. And they handpicked their pediatrician. 6 days after their baby was born, they showed up for their wellness appointment. But their pediatrician had another plan.
She really gave us no idea what was to come. We had no idea. So she was 6 days old, so when we went in there to our first appointment, and then to our surprise, Dr. Karen walked in and not her. At first, I was thinking, well, maybe her schedule. She already warned us, it could be a busy schedule.
Yeah, that was my first thought, too.
What happens left them disillusioned and embarrassed.
Yeah, and then the first thing Dr. Karen said, well, I'll be your doctor. I'll be seeing you today because Dr. Roy decided this morning that she prayed on it and she won't be able to care for Bay.
When she said she prayed on it, I think I was like, did we hear that correctly?
Yeah, we both kind of looked at each other, and we didn't really have any time to think because Dr. Karen just went right into the appointment, like, okay, let's get her weighed, let's do this. And we were just kind of looking at each other and going through these motions, but it all just seemed pretty blurry at the time because we didn't really have a lot of time to comprehend what had just happened. Yeah. And as the appointment went on, I think it started setting in a little more, and we're like, what are we doing here? We couldn't leave because at this point now we have a 6-day-old and we don't have another pediatrician where we need to finish this appointment. We need this appointment, Yeah. So we went through with the appointment, and then afterwards we're ready to pretty much run out of there. And we couldn't, she was hungry, so then, we used Dr. Karam's office to feed her. So now here we're like stuck, and we're already embarrassed, feeling pretty defeated and deflated. And toes are cool.
If you have a business, and that includes medical professionals, that are open to the public, there are laws that basically indicate if you're open to the public, you can't discriminate against someone based on race, based on ethnicity, based on religion or national origin. We do not have any similar protections in the state of Michigan as it pertains to sexual orientation.
It was embarrassing.
The office staff, the office lady asked, will we be making another appointment with Dr. Karam? I said, no, we won't be returning. She goes, oh yeah, I understand. Okay. So they all knew, they all were in the know, and I really do, everyone was just kind of looking at us when we walked through, and it was embarrassing, it was humiliating, and here we are, new parents trying to protect her, and we know this happens in the world, and we're completely prepared for this, to happen other places, but not at our 6-day-old's wellness appointment. Yeah. So I think we felt pretty horrible, and especially like you just want to protect your child, and we didn't, we couldn't from that. I think that's why we want to say something too. We wanted to make it known, and we sat on this information for, she's 4 months old now, and that happened at 6 days. But as new parents, new moms, anyone who has a child knows the first few months are just an adjustment. We're adjusting to life and a new sleep schedule and work, and so we were so busy, we just really wanted to focus on her. But when things started settling down and we started getting more into a routine, we started thinking about it a little bit more, and we're like, okay, it's
people about it. Everybody's response was just like, that's not right. Like, they can't do that.
So it just became time. We're like, okay, we need to make this public. People need to know. If I was going to a pediatrician that thought this, like, I would want to know. I wouldn't support that. If they're discriminating against anyone, I would want to know, because I wouldn't want to support that doctor or dentist or whoever's doing it. And so we just really wanted people to know that this is happening to families, and it's just not these far-fetched ideas that people are scare tactics. This is actually happening.
In a handwritten letter dated February 9th, Dr. Vesna Roy of Eastlake Pediatrics apologized to the couple. However, she refused comment for this story based on HIPAA laws.